Hello, hello. Welcome to day one of the Dare to Dream 21-day challenge. I am so excited to be having this conversation with you and that you're here. Now, if you are joining me live or you are joining on the replay, let me know in the comments. First of all, where are you joining me from in the world? Second of all, is this our first time hanging out for a training, or have we hung out on a training in person or live before? And then third of all, how are you doing? Where are you in the world? What's going on? Let me know. So I'm Abigail Barnes. I am the founder of Success by Design Training. I'm an award-winning entrepreneur. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. And I am here with you today to run through 21 days of training. And I am going to give you the overview of how this is going to go, what we're going to do, why you are going to want to get involved in it, share it with your friends, and the benefits that you are going to take away from this training going into the end of the year and going into the start of next year. So why 21 days? Well, if you are joining today, 1st of December, hello, I'm so excited. We have now the countdown to the end of the year, the countdown to the Christmas holiday, if this is something you're celebrating. So we are going to finish our final training on the 21st of December. So literally hours away from the big main event. Today is day one, and we have some content to discuss today. We then are going to do a second live training, and this second live training is going to be on, where are my dates? On the 7th of December. Our third live training is going to be on the 14th of December, and our final wrap-up training, training number 4, is going to be on the 21st of December. Each training is going to build on the next. They're going to be simple, bite-sized training. So there's only 2 things I'm going to talk to you about today. So that's the housekeeping, if you like. Let's dive into today's session. So welcome to the Dare to Dream check-in desk. We heard that you wanted to go to the next level next year, that you wanted to make more money, have more time, have more success, experience more sunshine in your life, etc., etc. Whatever it is that you want to have more of next year. So let's check that you are fit to fly. We've just got 3 questions for you with this. So this is your homework for this first session. So I hope you've got a pen and paper ready. So we are first of all going to review your year. So question number 1. What were your goals and intentions for this year? What were your goals and intentions for this year? And what happened? If you want access to these questions in a written out format that you can print out and write on, make sure you've signed up for this challenge, because we are going to email these to you. We also have a challenge group that you can share this information in and connect with other people. Question number 2. Are you happy with how things went this year? Are you happy with how things went this year? Particularly looking at 3 Ds. First of all, what distracted you this year? We live in a super busy world where there are tons of things, notifications, emails, Slacks, all sorts, trying to grab our attention all day, every day. So what distracted you this year? Just think about this, write this out when you're answering this question for yourself. Second D, what delayed you this year? So what things came up that stopped you from moving forward with that goal or intention that you set for this year? And then the final D, what derailed you this year? It might be things that were going on in the wider world. It might be things that were going on in your family life, your home life. It might be things that were going on for you in your work or in your business or, in your career. So spend some time answering these questions, because this review is going to set you up for the next step. So the third thing then, what will you do differently next year, knowing what you know now? So it's not about, I did it wrong, I failed, it didn't work. What can you learn from that you can take through to next year? So these are the 3 questions. This is the first task of today's training, 3 questions to get you moving, to get you set up. So let me just give you an example for me to do this myself. So what was one of my goals or intentions for this year? I wanted to feel strong in my body this year. So what did I do? What happened? I joined a yoga studio and started to do yoga every single day. Am I happy with how this went? Yes, I'm happy with how this went. I was able to go as much as I wanted to go and to practice and to get stronger and stronger and stronger. What distracted me, delayed me, or derailed me? Well, things in life came up. Sometimes I didn't necessarily have the energy to be able to do it at the fullest, highest level that I wanted to. So these are some of the things. And then what would I do differently next year, knowing what I know now? One of the biggest lessons for me, having done probably now 235 hours worth of classes, according to the app, so that's 235 classes since May this year, I have learned which classes I really enjoy and which classes I don't enjoy so much. So knowing what I know now for next year, I will then look for the classes that I enjoy the most and do more of those, which then means I'm more incentivized and motivated to want to do them, versus the classes that I don't enjoy so much. And I start to recognize my resistance to wanting to go, my excuses, I need to do this, I should do that, I don't want to go, blah, blah, blah. So that's an example from me, but I want to know from you what happened for you in your year this year. So question number 1, what were your goals and intentions for this year? What happened? Question number 2, are you happy with how these things went? And question number 3, what would you do differently knowing what you know now? So 3 things that are going to help you with this exercise as you go through your diary month by month by month. Look at your calendar, look at what things were in each month, and just use those as an assessment tool when you're answering the questions. So first of all, use your calendar to help you as you review your year. Second of all, use the photo reel on your phone. It will surprise you beyond belief as you scroll through the photos that you've taken this year and you remember, oh, and then you start to see a pattern of that distracted me. That delayed me, that derailed me. And then the final clue that you can use as you are searching out your year, what happened, is to go through your emails as well. So all of these things came into our lives this year and took our attention away from what it was that we wanted to do. And some of them have enhanced that, and some of them have distracted us from that. And what this information is going to allow you to do is to then take the steps forward as we do our next 3 live trainings, where we are going to look at the goals that you want to be setting. For next year, we are going to look at the stories and the hurdles, so the things that are potentially going to stop you based on what stopped you or delayed you this year. And then finally, in our final training, we're going to look at It's Your Time and how you can really go into the new year with a new energy, a new vibration, a new commitment, a new desire that nothing is going to stop you. So as we wrap up today's micro training, the second thing you are going to do as homework from this training is adopt an attitude of gratitude. So I would like you to write down 8 things that you are grateful for this year. 8 things you're grateful for. And come to our next session, share it in the group, share it with your friends, with your family, perhaps share it with the people that you are grateful for this year. 8 things. Perhaps it's that you're grateful for your health. Perhaps it's that you're grateful for the roof over your head. Perhaps it's that you're grateful for your job, even though there's things in your job you would like to change. Perhaps you're grateful for your relationship, even though. Perhaps you're grateful for your health and your well-being, even though. If you can adopt an attitude of gratitude, it will set you up for things going forward. Because I'm not sure how into the law of attraction and manifestation you actually are. These words are very around us all day, every day these days. But what we appreciates the energy, the attention that you give to the things that you already have, multiply and maximize their potential to bring you more of that. So if you are giving your attention to the things you don't want, you are manifesting more of what you don't want. And this simple audit of your year is going to help you to start to spot the patterns. This is work that you can do individually on your own with a coach, with programs, with systems online, but this is information that I am sharing with you to help you to round out your year yourself and then share it with the group. That's not to say that in certain situations, one-to-one might not be most helpful for you, but this is giving you the opportunity to do it yourself if your budget doesn't allow. As we wrap up this session today, there's a couple of things I want to share with you as well. If you want to keep plugged into an energy that raises your vibration and keeps you in the vibration of possibility, make sure that you check out the Time Management Podcast. We release a new episode every single week. It's either you and I having a solo conversation about something time related, or it's an interview that I am doing with somebody from around the world with a perspective on time that I believe will help you to see time in a totally different way. Because when you change the way you look at time, the time you have will change. Perspective changes everything. How many times have you been in a mental funk, let's say, where you're looking out at the world and you see grey skies? You're looking at your bank account and you're not seeing the reality that you want. You're looking at text messages that you are waiting for people to reply to. And you are telling yourself some kind of story in your head. I don't know, maybe that things never work out for me and it's going to take too long, and what even is the point? I don't know what story goes on in your head, but maybe that is some of it. And then you look in the mirror, and the thing you see looking back at you looks nothing like the thoughts that were in your head. So I want you to really understand that the stories that we're telling ourselves, that's what we're going to talk about in our third training on the 14th of December. The stories that you're telling yourself, that I am telling myself, that we are telling ourselves, become the hurdles that stop us from moving forward. And it's self-awareness that is going to be the key to change. There is no magic pill. There is no shortcut. In none of the trainings that I deliver are there any shortcuts, any magic pills, any ways to do it quicker. But you can do things faster by becoming aware of the things that are slowing you down. Imagine that we were going to climb a mountain tomorrow. Looking back and seeing the things that have slowed you down are like the rocks that are in the bag that you were going to take with you up the mountain. So this is an exercise of removing the rocks from the bag so that we can go faster. So I'm super, super excited. So check out the podcast, Possibility, Potentiality, and Proof. The second thing to say is we have a program starting on the 1st of January. It's called Success by Design. In this program, you are going to focus on 2 goals you want to achieve every month. So imagine that this is how we are going to make those New Year's resolutions your reality as a group. The program is opening later today. At this early stage, you will be able to get in at the early bird price. It is significantly reduced. And the program starts on the 1st of January, but there will be pre-work to get you into the vibration, into the energy, into the place of succeeding in that training. And all of this you will find out about by checking out the links to the program, and we will be emailing you all of the information. So if that sounds interesting, then let us know in the comments. We will share the links with you. So this is the end of our day 1 training. It has been so fun to hang out with you. I can't wait to see you in the group. Hear the 8 things that you're grateful for and hear your answers to those questions. If you want to share them, make sure you've signed up for the challenge so you can get emailed those questions. And I look forward to seeing you on our next challenge, which will be on the 7th of December. So look out for links to join me for that. So until next time, stay safe, stay well, and remember, it's your time.